Is this your first barbecue, Eddy?
No.
No?
I also barbecued for Memorial Day along with my little brother over there, Eddy Fordham. Double Eddies, the double attack.
That's right, y'all got double E's on the grill.
That's right. So we celebrated Memorial Day, which was my first barbecue since being back out. I love doing it. You know, where I really get the joy is when I see the joy on people's face when they go to eating the food that I prepared for them. After 41 years of incarceration, this is a joy to be able to do this. I labored, you know, throughout the night to prepare everything for everybody, but it was a labor of joy for me, you know, and it's only through the divine grace of God that I was able to do this, you know, that I'm able to be here to do this.
So take me through some of that emotion when you lit up the grill, you're putting it on after 41 years, because I know that you were sitting in your bunk many times just
dreaming of this.
Dreaming just to get in front of a grill again, and now you're in front of a grill. Did you ever have were you facing life?
I had 2 life sentences.
You had 2 life sentences.
Yes.
So there was a possibility that you may have never even been in front of a grill again.
Yes.
And you are. That's the blessing.
Yes. Only by the grace of God.
Only by the grace of God. Crime is created in America for a purpose. If we're going to sit here and say that prison is a business, then we got to say that crime is being created to keep that business running.
Yeah. And you can believe a lot of our politicians are aware of this, and their goal is to keep that business entity operating in full blast.
A lot of money in it.
Yeah, of course.
So my message always, going back to the circle, is the thought process. So by making these kids in the communities aware of this establishment that's in place to entrap them, you got to be smart enough to know not to get involved in it, because at the end of the day, you got to make the choice. But if you're not clear on what those choices are, you could go down a pernicious path that could take you the rest of your life to try to get out.
Options.
Need options.
They need somebody to give them options, guide them, and show them that they do have options other than crime. You understand me?
Absolutely. And would you agree that society kind of takes a lot of those options away?
Of course they do.
We got the entertainment constantly making our children feel like they got to sell their bodies. They got the young girls got to sell their bodies to be popular.
Or the dudes got to sell drugs.
The dudes got to sell drugs.
Or you got to run around with gats. Or you got to clap back when something happens. Don't know how to deal with their anger. And that's the first and foremost thing, you know, a lot of not realizing that anger is a natural human emotion.
Right.
Everybody gets angry. Even babies get angry. But we have to understand what to do with that anger. You know, that anger ranges from mild irritation to complete rage, you know. And on that spectrum, we want to stop it from getting out of control. We need to know how to control that anger. We need options to that anger. And if you don't know better, you can't do better. What I was about to tell you when you was talking about patience and time. If you do not learn patience out here, you will learn it in prison. When you have to stand in that canteen line for hours, and then
sun
you get
beating down on you.
Then you get to the window, and the window is closed.
Yeah.
Talk about patience. You know?
And they do that on purpose.
Of course they do. So it's best to learn and have patience out here. Learn to develop patience. Learn to develop compassion for your fellow man.
And that's what I'm trying to teach, brother, is that at the end of the day, we're all American citizens. We're all trying to pay our taxes. And every last one of them are trying to live in this country. And there's a lot of stress in that.
No matter what your race, what your creed,
it don't matter. We're all brothers in that.
That's right.
We're all American citizens, and it's just understanding that we ain't got to be friends to be American citizens, but I just got to respect the fact that you're going through the same pressures I am.
You need to respect. Learn to respect. I was coming down the street yesterday in a vehicle, and got a couple of kids out in the streets rolling joints. and they in the middle of the street, bro. And they look up and see you coming and stay there. Like, you're
Yeah.
gonna wait till I get through doing what I'm doing. Well, the vehicle I'm riding in, we stop. But another vehicle just shoots around us and practically run them over. They get out the street then,
Yeah.
you know? But why does it take that? They don't, I don't want to say they don't know better, because you do know. You know better than to be standing in the middle of the street